People who are hoping, people who are hoping for more matches hit their literal one-outer. Literal Kibler raiding me was probably the only way I like fire another Q, but here we are. I'm gonna just lose round 1. 3 hours later, playing for the 7-0. Hopefully. This sounds kind of the nuts. The lucky raid. The lucky killer raid. Timber Gorge. What could a red-green deck even have? I even have Tempest Djinn backup. You know what? If I didn't have Tempest Djinn, I would be more inclined to not move all in on the Siren. But worst case, I've already drawn my 2 cards. We trade basically 1 for 1. I play a Djinn, was dive down. We'll see. GG, you lose. Well, that was incredibly greedy. Lava Coil, Phoenix. Yep. Alright. Well. 1-1 go. Man, what a disaster. Oh. At least we got a good laugh out of it, right? I'm just here to make everyone feel better about their questionable lines of play. Next time you take a questionable line and you lose it all, you can think of me and feel better. Feel how I just got completely demolished, was the most viewers I've ever had, basically. No big deal. Yeah, obviously I'm just punting so I can just go to bed. Man, I really think like playing the second obsession was like reasonable, by the way. I wasn't trying to just be a goofball. Because like drawing cards is cool and all, but applying pressure is also good. Also finding a counterspell ASAP for something like a Phoenix is really important. So I think there's definitely a world where I don't play my second obsession and I lose because of it. And there's also a world where maybe I still win after all. Let's see, is that enough? It might just be enough. Because I have dive down to soak up some damage next turn. Looks like they're pretty flooded. They might just have a Banefire or something. I guess I can just block and dive. I can just trade. I was fire. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm at 13. If I dive down, I get to block Carnage T and trade. But then I have no pressure, but I have a counter spell. I could counter and take it, attack back, use dive down. Alright, I think I just have to play dive down. I think I just dive down and trade. I could also take it and hope to draw a blocker, or just take it and hope to draw an island and like hit them twice and just like block. I don't know what they're thinking of. Wow, they didn't attack? Oh, that was kind of amazing. Attack all? Palaka Worm. Alright. Got there. Was only Banefire. Oh, good game, huh? So what happens if I attack? The attack I block, I counter the worm, and the game kind of goes on. and it's unclear who wins. Alright, they have a bunch of burn spells, they have Carnage Tyrant. Let's go trade up the sleep. Sleeps, yeah, I basically need to, let's see, what did we see? We saw Fight with Fire, Lavical. I mean, they were playing the like come into play tap land, which tells me that they might have kind of a brew. They might have like they might not have like 4 Rekindling Phoenix and all that stuff. So I'm trying to figure out. Definitely keeping in 4 dive downs. I think the Spell Pierce are probably not great. I think I want all the cheaps drop. I'm assuming Essence Capture is probably just amazing against them. But you don't want to be too reactive. I could mix it up. I guess Disdainful Stroke's probably pretty good too. Maybe Disdainful Stroke's a good hedge in case I do have Planeswalker. I think 1 Spell Pierce might be reasonable too. Alright, I'm actually gonna just do 2, keep the 2 Essence Capture. By the way, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Gabriel Nassif. I've been playing Magic forever. I've won 2 PTs. I'm a Hall of Famer. And I've been invited to the Mythic Invitational, the tournament Killer is going to be doing coverage for. You know about everything there's to know. I'm assuming most of you probably know me, but probably some of you also don't, so figure I'd get that out of the way. Draconic Disciple. Create a 5/5 dragon. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the follow. Achilles 186. Alright, let's see. That was a decent draw. Can play that, say go, counter their spell if they play something really good, and if not, can adapt and draw this card, aka loot. Hey Harry, what's up, buddy? I was gonna, oh, they do have the Phoenixes. I definitely need to counter that. Phoenix is one of the best cards against me. Looks like they have some of the good cards and the mythics and stuff, but also like kind of playing some quote-unquote fillers. This is kind of awkward because neither of these creatures is really what I want to be putting Curious Obsession on. 7 mana, sack, make a dragon. But they're also extremely likely to have more flyers, so by playing it now, at least I get 1 draw out of it. Which might just be the best I get, so I'm just going to play it now anyways. Not exactly sure which was the better target for the obsession. Oh, actually that was a misplay. I should have cast Opt first. That was a big mistake. That was a huge mistake. I have so many 2-mana counter spells. Jeez. Yeah. When burning, it deals 3 damage to target opponent and 3 damage to target. Sacrifice a counter target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. Oh, that's kind of cool. Problem is I'll lose my obsession if I do that. Alright, I'm gonna cast my Opt first, and I'm gonna see a counter spell on top and cry. No, alright. Alright, I'm actually just gonna use the dive down, I think. Kind of screwed either way. Alright, the reason I used dive down is because this way I get to attack with Siren, and the way Obsession works is you lose it if you don't attack, but it doesn't have to be the creature that's enchanted that attacks. It's like, as long as you attack with any creatures. That's kind of a tricky spot. It actually gives them a mana to make a dragon, which is kind of a huge deal. 1, 2, 3, they're still one short. I'm gonna let it resolve though. Hope you have something better. Oh, sure. It's probably... I'm gonna put the counter on this dude, so I get... Oh, that was a huge mistake. Not huge, but... I forget I don't get to adapt again once I do that, so I should have probably just put it on the Siren to have a better clock. Why, they're attacking? It's kind of good for me that they're attacking. Alright, I can't attack with everyone or else I'm just straight up dead on board. I mean, when I say it's good for me, it doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden winning this game, but it's like maybe I have a shot. Better than if it didn't attack. Blanchwood armor. Wow. Alright, I'm not gonna block. I think I should take it. Whoa! Nice draw. That was a kind of incredible draw. Alright, attack with everyone. Turning it around. They're at 6. They're at 6. They're at 6. They're at 6. Block. It's kind of a tricky one. Actually, is it tricky? Probably not, right? I think I just play it. Because then I tap and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I could take it slow. Let's see. If they draw Carnage Tyrant, I'm kind of screwed either way. I mean, playing it gives me the best chance at lethal next turn, but maybe not playing it gives me the best chance of winning over 2 turns. But what card am I even super worried about that costs 4 or more? I mean, removal spell I can counter with Siren. Would be like a Phoenix or something. Also, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Alright, I win now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I had to play it because, like, if they draw land, which is the most likely draw, or one of the most likely draws, it's... Alright. Those games were really close. Off to, like, rough start. Well, looks like we're going to be all in on Terramander. I was guys seeing my stomping ground. Oh well. I'm just gonna draw a dive down anyways. Easy clap. Never ending stream of Trickster. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Do I feel like a community outsider now? Oh, because I've been invited to the... Not really. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I'm in a different boat than... I don't know. I haven't had anyone like say anything mean to me, so... Or like... So it's... I'm pretty fortunate, I guess, in that regard. You can be mean if I want. No, I'm good. I like not mean. I know you're joking. Kind of cool that Brian raided, actually. I wasn't even that tired, but I was like, I don't want either to start a... Ooh. For those of you who don't know, I'm really big in Japan. They make songs after me. Thank you so much, There's Why. Probably butchered that. Thank you so much. Tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer. Hope you enjoy your stay. Red Green Monsters. Huh. They probably have Rhythm of the Wild, right? Do I play Mono Blue a lot? I played it a lot a while ago. I came in second in the Grand Prix was the deck before the new set was released. I haven't played Standard in a while, but it's kind of the first deck I'm picking up. Can I explain my card picks? Well, not right now because I have to sideboard and I'm already running out of time. Red Green Monsters. This is a pretty standard, a pretty stock deck. Like, it's not anything crazy. It's not a crazy brew. It's a list pretty close to what a lot of other people play. It's a fairly known deck. And I'm trying some of the newer cards, the Sphinx of Foresight, the Biomancer, trying to get a feel for, you know, if these cards are an upgrade on some of the other cards. I don't even want to sideboard that much against them. I don't want to go crazy. I mean, it feels like Essence Capture should be really good, unless they have like Rhythm of the Wild, then it's just going to be atrocious. I'll board out Biomancer actually, because I have so many good blockers for it. Alright, I ran out of time. I feel like the main deck is decent against that deck. Rhythm of the Wild is going to be a nightmare, right? If they get the enchantment played and all their creatures are uncounterable. Ooh, we actually have the Sphinx in our opening hands. I was like thinking about... I think I would have kept even the Sphinx was like in Tempest Djinn just because I have a couple counter spells first few turns and then maybe I play a big flyer, etc. One cool thing about Sphinx that I didn't realize at first is that you get to see what their first turn, when they go first, you get to scry on your upkeep, meaning you get to scry after seeing what their turn 1 was, which can be like kind of relevant. Definitely want to keep that Trickster, I think, yeah. And I think I want to bottom everything else. Because I think I'll draw land by turn 4 anyways. I'm likely to draw land, and I also think I want to draw like not more counter spells. Hard to board against him when you barely saw anything. Well, I'm assuming he's just red-green, bunch of big creatures, you know, maybe Domri Rod, maybe Raiden of the Wild, maybe a few removal. So we saw Branchwalker, Jade Light Ranger. We saw the Gruul Spellbreaker. So I kind of have an idea. It's just like, usually against the green decks, you would want like, you know, a bunch of, you know, that card would be really good because they rely mostly on creatures, but the fact that they have Rhythm of the Wild most likely in their deck is, it makes like, you know, Essence Capture could be the best card on my deck or it could be the worst card in my deck. So it's kind of hard to gauge how much counterspell, how many counterspells I want to have. I'm sure we're just testing Bentic, but I'm finalizing my list for tomorrow. Which version do you recommend? When would the yellowhat? Trying to see if I missed any questions. Okay. I can only tell you that I've been pretty happy with this list. And I can tell you that I don't think I really used the trigger of the Biomancer a single time. So I don't think the Biomancer is good. But yeah, sorry. I think the Sphinx has been pretty sweet, honestly. I mean, in this game we scryed 2 cards to the bottom, and we're probably gonna get to cast it at some point. Well, that really sucks. Kind of screwed here. I mean, I have to protect it. Nothing else. Actually, do I have to protect it? I guess I'll say go and play kind of a control game. The problem is if I counter, they're just going to play something huge, and then the game is hard for me. But now the game's not much easier because I have no pressure. But I could draw like a 1-drop or another flash creature. And now I don't have to be worried about Rhythm of the Wild. I do have to be worried about Carnage Tyrant though. It's kind of a tricky one. They have 4 cards in hand. So I could like try and slam Sphinx, but then I'll lose if they have like anything good. But the more I wait, then I'm just, if I wait, I'm just gonna lose to Carnage Tyrant. Whatever, I'll bottom. I might draw land anyways. Spell Pierce, great. Alright, well that didn't work out. I think I'd bottom too, Terry Bad. I think bottoming was correct. We're just gonna get Carnage T. I wonder what they have in hand. Maybe they're just playing masterfully, playing around all our tricks. What the hell? That just happened. I'm officially confused. I'm officially extremely confused. This is like the biggest mana flood in history of the game. Maybe they have 7 mana cards? Nisaku, thanks for the follow. Thanks to all the new followers. Ooh, the worm. A little late, 1 turn too late. I got so lucky this game. Well, I guess I got unlucky, but they got even more unlucky. That's kind of weird. It's a tricky one. Yeah, I might refer to chat on that one. I think it's keepable. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep. What was chat saying? The Mimosor says Maul. Sika says Maul. Trifecta says keep. I'm not sure if he was giving me this sarcastic hello because I was like tanking for 2 seconds, or it was a genuine hello. The gate stack. We beat the gate stack pretty badly once or twice, but it also felt like they didn't have the greatest draws. Let's see if we can do it again. Hand's not bad against the gate stack. Double Jin was double dive down, sounds pretty good. The problem is if I go Trickster into Jin, then they can just Gates Ablaze. And I'm kind of screwed, but if I wait longer, it gets worse. I think the play is just Tempest Jin and hope they don't have Gates Ablaze, and if they do, hope they don't have more Gates Ablaze for my second Jin. Alright. Well, this time we can protect it. Could wait 1 turn was a Jin? I don't think so. If I had land number 4 in hand, I could. But given that I don't have land number 4 and then I have the second Tempest Jin, I think I should just play the first one. And make them have it. That was a great draw. Probably the best card I could have drawn. Oh. Really? So they probably have Gates Ablaze. Should I even play a creature? I guess I won't even play a creature. Clearly they have Gates Ablaze. Oh, wow. That's pretty sick. It means I'm going to have to use 2 dive downs to save my Tempest Jin, right? 1, 2. Yeah, well. Oh, I wish I had the Spell Pierce right now. Maybe they're even playing around Spell Pierce. They're waiting 1 turn. Come on, counter spell. I wonder if I should play a creature now. I don't even think Siren Stormhammer counters anything in their deck. Alright. Well, I drew a Reserve Retort, so I guess I'll just play it now. She's going to play an Angel, and it's going to gain them like... Do I even counter an Angel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gain 16. I could have countered the Growth Spiral, actually. It's like countering a Divination. Because then the expansion fizzled. But I think I don't want to trade my counter for a Divination right now. They have so few. That's not like the good thing for this matchup, I guess, is they have like pretty... They don't have a ton of high impact cards, so counter spells are like incredible against them. So sick. Two all cantrips. I guess I drew that one high, the Crisis. Brought in Treasure Map and Coin, but I don't know if these cards are fast enough. Terramander's probably kind of cuts. They have flyers anyways, and it's hard for me to flip it. Essence Capture is probably pretty good. Dive Down's kind of bad. They have a few removal spells. Maybe I should just board out all the Dive Downs, or is that crazy? First Dive Down can be good against Gates Ablaze. Any matchup where you would cut a land? No. Unless you panic and don't know what to board. No, never board out a land. Probably like never board out a land, never board out a Sphinx, and probably never board out an Opt. Melody take his Crisis. I think I'd rather have Essence Capture to counter an early Ram or counter an Archway Angel. Yeah, I think Melody. I think Melody's kind of greedy. I think Treasure Map and Karn on the draw is kind of greedy too. Too clunky. 4 cards, wow. I guess Trickster is like garbage against them, right? Kind of. Yeah. Alright, I'll just cut all the Tricksters. I don't know if that... It can win me the game, like if I'm trying to race a Ram, for instance. I'm just gonna go all in on Essence Captures, I guess. I feel like it fits my game plan best, and I could get the like Biomancer going maybe. It's kind of a tricky spot against the Gates Ablaze. And then Melody's super useful against Crisis. I feel like Essence Capture is more versatile. And I don't know, some versions only play 1 or 2 Crisis too, right? I don't know. Like stealing a Ram's kind of expensive. Not too sure, man. I don't know if that Gates deck has like good matchups. I don't know. Maybe they've just drawn terrible all of them and I'm running good, but that Gates deck has not been super impressive. I guess it's the type of deck that's probably a good matchup for something like Mono Blue. Kind of unexciting, but I think it's just good enough to keep. Maybe I'm putting too much stock in the loot from the Biomancer. Biomancer seems so bad. Silmar HS says that's his experience as well from playing the Gates deck. Cool, thanks. Thanks for the input. This looks a bit better. Oh, they mulligan as well. RBK. I wonder what RBK stands for. Running back. Kingston. It's the best I could come up with. Who's first? I forget already. I'm second. Alright, I'm gonna... So I've got free draw step to draw one. Alright, I'm gonna bottom. I believe I'm on the draw. If I was on the play, I would keep. I think they scried first, so I've got to be on the draw. It's been a while, I forgot. Hey, quick checking my dashboard to see who just followed. Mr. Right. Sorry to anyone I did not acknowledge, by the way. I try to, but sometimes I miss it. Thanks for all the follows. Black green. It's been a long while. They're probably... Oh, they're Jaunt. I was going to say they're probably Sultai. But nope. The Jaunt. I have a hard time splashing for red when I could be splashing for freaking Crisis. Ready, Brian Kibler. That's a good one. A really badass Karate. Really big knight. Ridiculously big Crisis. Well, you guys are pretty inspired. Yikes. Actually, Vivian Wright's probably not going to be the end of the world. Well, that was a draw. Alright, go, Siren. Do your thing. Branchwalker. I think I just have to counter that, or else I just lose to just creatures. But if I opt and I find land number 4, then I can go Tempest Gin with Dive Down backup. Alright, I'm gonna let it resolve. Hey, Padru. Padru. I hope they don't have instant speed removal spell. Land? This is getting tense. Land? Hello, deck? Team? Hello? Land? Spell Pierce? Well. Alright then. Anyone play Dota or I guess League? Probably simping in League. I'll play a bit of Dota. Team? Where's my team? Should I use Dive Down or Wizard's Retort? Kind of use. Would I have 1, 2, 3 mana up? So they're not casting Vivian Reed. Alright, I'm gonna use Dive Down. Why no 2 mana draw 2? Good question. Just had to make some cuts, I guess. I didn't know what else to cut. I like Chart a Course. I think it's playing 1 is good, you know, maybe 2. Just trying different cards. You know, if I'm not happy with any of the new cards, I'll probably go back to playing like 1 Chart a Course. Peter, yeah. Apamize is a Dota player. That's Peter right there. Alright. I don't have Dive Down anymore. And I guess I kind of have to block. Hey yo. Ding! Let's trade my 1 mana spell for your 5 mana Planeswalker. Might come in for your Mythic. No big deal. Ding! That's gotta be so depressing. Like, yeah, giving me the slow clap. Like, great job. You're the best. Congrats. I wonder if they have Wildgrowth Walker in their deck. If they don't have Wildgrowth Walker, Trickster is kind of mediocre, I think. Is Sphinx of Foresight really good in mono blue? I think it's good. I don't know about really good. I don't know if it's better than other cards you could be playing over it. Is this a snare matchup? Definitely not. I'd be very surprised if they did not have Walker. Yes, I agree. If mono blue is so good against green X, why do we need Searchmare in the main? I think it's supposed to be like more against red than green actually, and serviceable against green. It's also, in theory, supposed to be... Oh, you know what's bad against green? Biomancer. It's supposed to be good in theory with Essence Capture too, because like you put a token on it and then you don't have to pump it and use the mana, you get to loot anyways. I mean, Spell Pierce did work. What else? I could have Disdainful Stroke in the deck, for sure. I used to even bring in Melody sometimes to steal like Wildgrowth Walker. It's kind of tricky because Biomancer is good with Essence Capture, but it also is so bad against just green creature in general, and kind of clunky. I think Biomancer is just a bad card. Stroke's probably good, yeah. I don't know, Essence Capture or Stroke. Stroke's usually good against these decks, but I didn't know what else to cut. Hope that's the play. Oh, that's what someone was talking to me about earlier. You have to stack them properly, otherwise it makes you loot. Makes you loot and then... Because you obviously want to draw first. This way you have more options with your loot. I was wondering what they were talking about earlier. Someone like mentioned the two abilities. So you have to go in full control mode if you want to stack them properly. Because or else Moto doesn't stack them properly for you. All makes sense now. They're probably going to block to force me to pump. Tap mana and I don't draw cards. Then you go to settings and turn off auto resolve, maybe. Did I say Moto instead of Arena? Classic. Roscoe not looking super hot right now. They might actually just plus. No, never mind. Thought they might just plus. At you. Can't be happy when they discard Tempest Djinn in this spot. They're like, oh god, I lost. Alright, they could have targeted Obsession, yeah, instead of Search Mare. Yeah, looks like they probably misplayed, correct. Completely forgot about that. Non-land permanent, they could have done that. I mean, they'd be in bad, probably in pretty bad shape regardless, but yeah, killing this Obsession was definitely the play. I mean, dive down's just great, I'll keep it. Probably will never need it, but how's Terramander doing, by the way? 1, 2, oh, only 2. Just Tempest Djinns for days. 3 mana out, discarding Tempest Djinn. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. I mean, the only thing you need to be worried in these spots is like getting raised by a Carnage Tyrant, but that's not really a race they were winning. Ooh, lands. I don't think there's anything that can happen if I play Tempest Djinn, but never know. Ragdo's the showstopper. But the only card I think I can think of that plays around dive down in this spot. Plaguezor. That is all these follows. Tater Puff, Peeble Moose, Bregus Dog, and Plaguezors. Thanks for the follows. Find Chupacabra, and that's it. Alright. Kind of just want to counter it. They're just dead, right? If I counter it. Whatever. Nice. Non-Tropo. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Zbaz. Welcome to the stream. Missing all the follows. Dog Lobster, welcome to the stream. I missed one. I'll go back and see who followed, so I don't make anyone feel bad. Organic chicken. Chicken. Organic chicken. I like it. Alright, I'll play a flyer on turn 1. Apparently mods are asleep. Have to do the... Ooh, red. We haven't played against red, actually. One-legged octopus. Jeez. Poor octopus. SK Batusai, thanks for the follow. I kind of want to click on it, the link. It said HTTPS too. It looks like a secure link. No feel alive a bit. Gamble. You never know. Maybe it's like a super sick deck list or something. Dude just broke the format and wants to share his technology with us, and I'm just banning him. It's saved, but don't show on stream. Oh, you've got you people have clicked. Some good-looking persons. Something pleasing to the eye. Downloads the virus, yeah, probably. Are they just gonna have double burn spell here? I'm gonna get completely owned. Did I punt this game by playing the Siren Storm Tamer? They were stuck on 1 land. I felt pretty safe, but you know what I could have done? Never mind, they had an instant speed. Yeah, maybe I played bad playing the Siren Storm Tamer. Yofik, thanks for the follow. Yofik. My best friend when I was a kid was called Tufik. Kind of the same, kind of close. I missed the link and someone reposted. I don't know, I didn't click it. I wouldn't click it if I were you. Let's see, do I want to loot? Do I want to let that resolve? Kind of want to loot and draw land for Sphinx, right? Guess I'll loot now. Probably does discard Trickster. I don't think the red decks usually play lava coils, but I'm not too sure. Kind of tempting to keep the Biomancer. I'm actually surprised they're offering the trade here. Alright, I'll do no blocks. Plus, if I do no blocks, they might be more inclined to like block Biomancer and shoot Siren Storm Tamer. Oh, right. Spectacle. Wow. That's like stuff you do when you haven't played the matchup like 20,000 times. You know, you still make these mistakes the first 3, 4, 5. For the first few times, you know. This is bad, because now they have Firebrand, plus a 3-mana burn spell potentially, but they also have risk factor, so I don't think I can afford to say go and not do anything for 1 turn. Plus if they want to kill Sphinx, it means they lose their risk factor. I really blew it. All I had to do was like not play that Siren Storm Tamer. I got loose as a goose, and I kept dive down over Trickster, and I wish I had a Trickster. Ooh, Mono blue it. Good one. I'll have to. Can I reuse when you're not around? Dieterlach. That was pretty good, actually. It's my gift to you. All right, cool. What about Mono Blue's gift to me? Give me a gin. Save me from my mistakes. Nope. No forgiveness this game apparently. Only a B plus to Mono Blue it? Really? Wow. You have high standards, very bad. Distracted by the risk link, yeah. I got debated. Alright, wow. I'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to bring in all these cards. Let's see. Let's see. I think the Herald's pretty bad. Trickster is kind of so-so, I think. Trickster. You can Trickster a Steamkin. Prevent some counters, which helps a bit. Melody is also sketchy. I was thinking about Steamkin, but I think Melody's pretty sketchy. Triple Spell Pierce is also sketchy. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's terrible. Chills, old school, Chills and Boggle Gnomes. 4 Chill, 4 Boggle Gnome, 4 Sea Sprite, 3 Hydroblast. I've played decks with these kind of sideboards, just like 11 cards for red, just because the red matchup was so bad. And you had nothing else to put in your sideboard anyways. I'm not even sure Diamond Mare is that good. I think it's good though. Do they play Steamkin? I think almost every version of Red plays Steamkin. Steamkin's kind of the card I'm most scared about. I'm most scared of, I think. Because it gives them their like super crazy nut draws. But yeah, I mean, I guess some versions have cut it. Harry says I don't play Steamkin anymore. It's too slow in BO1s. Really? I mean, isn't it like just GG when you untap with it? Especially now is like Skewer and Light Up the Stage and all these cards. Oh, no big deal. They printed a 1 red mana divination, you know. That's reasonable. That's a real card. Should exist. Me? Okay. Not good. Not a good sign. Lightning Mare. Can't be countered. Alright, I'm getting worked. At least it doesn't have haste. Wow. Oh, that was good for me. I get to eat their lava runner. That's nice. It doesn't even do anything against Trickster. You can just trick it, right? And then you can block it. Well, I'm assuming they're... I was assuming they were casting the lightning on the Trickster. I hope they were. Yeah, okay. I didn't even like really pay attention. Two mana to pump it. Alright, that's not too scary. And I have Diamond Mare, and I'm gonna lane life. Alright, land is good, spell is good. The question is, do I tap out for Diamond Mare or not? Should I be worried about Chain Whirler, basically? I feel like I should just play Diamond Mare now. Even if they have Chain Whirler, I can maybe still win. Hey Rirara, this isn't Kibler now, he raided me. Still 900 of you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who stayed after the massive Kibler raid. Alright, I'm just gonna take it. I don't want to get blown up. I could like block and dive down, but then you open yourself to like disaster basically. I want to play a deck with 4 Belmont Courier and 4 Light Up the Stage. Can't wait for the new format. So they did have it. Do I want to save Siren? Probably, maybe not. Siren doesn't do that much for me. Especially bad if they have another second Chain Whirler I can... Siren, Siren, Siren. Another tricky spot. They have a lot of cards in hand. Wait, why did I just not block that Lightning Mirror last turn? And I'm making some questionable plays again. Guess I'll put on the Siren. It's not great. I don't think either options are great. This is good if they have yet another one. Alright, time for the dad, the Tempest dad. Finish the job, hopefully. Doesn't look like he's going to be finishing anything right now. I'm at 8, they have 3 cards in hand. Alright. I'll attack. I guess I'll rep lethal for next turn, have 6 points of damage, but I mean, they could easily have like 6 points of burn spell in hand. 5 or 6 points of burn spells. I might actually have to block here. I might actually have to, like, if they attack, dive down my Biomancer and block. They might have a bunch of Experimental Frenzy in hand too. And I guess that counters a burn spell. 6. Ugh. I don't love my play, but I feel like I have to. I guess I just attack with everyone. Force the trade, I'll just adapt. I don't know what their last 2 cards in hands are. Hopefully just a couple of frenzies. I wonder what else it could be. If it was anything else, I would have seen them by now. Like, I just don't get it. Maybe race factor? 1 race factor, 1 frenzy? Maybe I'll light up the stage. No, they would have played it last turn, right? Act of treason. That doesn't do anything, right? Let it resolve. Go down to 1. I still have the other Siren Storm Tamer to... I guess they get to kill it, because I can't save it anymore. Alright, I'll let it resolve. So they could like attack with... They could attack with Siren. And then shock it, and I can't, but now I can just kill them with Biomancer. I'm not sure what their plan is here. Plan is just show me they had all these. I don't think I've ever had anyone cast Act of Treason against me. It's interesting. Take a Gate Colossus, take a Ram, attack for... I guess taking a Ram is not very good. I wasn't sure how many Chain Whalers they had. Maybe on all the Essence Capture against the Chain Whaler deck. For Essence Capture seems like much. I guess Wizard's Retort might just be worse than... Maybe Wizard's Retort. Because your wizards tend to die against red anyways, so wizard's return's not as good. I'll try like cutting down on wizard's retorts, see how that works out for me. Keeping 2 spell pierce and all the essence captures, since Chain Whirler is a pretty big part of their plan. I was going down to 1. Yeah, I had the sirens, so I think I was okay. This hand is a bit slow, but 1-drops are not amazing against them and have a solid curve. If they have a good draw though, I'm probably going to get ran over. Oh brother. Wow, that's amazing for me. So far, so good. Plus I have a never-ending stream of Tempest Djinn and Sphinx. Wow, this is great. What did they keep? Yeah, like people make some sketchy keeps on Moto sometimes. Probably have a handful of Act of Treason. Just slam a Djinn. I don't think anything can go too wrong if I just slam. Playing Siren's definitely, I don't know, maybe, I guess they could have Phoenix actually. They could have Phoenix in their sideboard. Maybe I should have just played Siren, maybe that was a better. Spell Pierce is super good against red because they never really have more than 3 lands on the board. It depends on the game. Sometimes the games go a bit long against red and your Spell Pierce are dead, or if they have Steamkin, your Spell Pierce can get dead really fast. Alright, this is actually not that great because the way you actually lose this game is them emptying their hand like that and resolving a frenzy. Yikes. Ugh. Well, now of that frenzy, I'm just gonna lose. Alright, now I just win. Most likely win. They need like Frenzy this turn, I think, to have a shot. It's about the only card that... Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Alright, that was kind of lucky. I don't know why, but I've been doing it better against the red decks than I used to. Well, actually, yeah, maybe I should have enchanted the Surge Mare. I guess Act of Treasons, I need to be a bit careful. They're at 10. Who draws the card if they steal the Sphinx? Enchanted creature has +1/+1 and you may draw a card. I think the enchantment's still mine, right? So I draw the card. Oh, 5 wins. Not bad. Not bad at all. Been kind of on heater tonight. Well, he managed to dodge Is It Drake's, which is not the greatest matchup. I'm gonna keep. I have the Sphinx to scry. Hopefully I was trying to... Trickster would be pretty good. Trickster or Siren. It's like the worst one drop. Huh, I jinxed it. Alright, let's see if we can beat the Drake's deck. You notice I said that after the pairings was up, when I already knew who I was playing against. Oh, never mind, they're not playing well, that's good for me. I don't know what they're playing. Oh, they're playing Teamer Reclamation. Been doing okay against Reclamation decks so far, but I don't feel like I've got not drawn yet, so. Alright, I guess I actually didn't realize. Did I just draw that Obsession? Probably not. I'm just gonna play Sphinx. That's kind of a mistake though, I think. I should have just played Obsession. Getting tired, not even looking at seeing the cards in my hand anymore. Dompter. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I had the Curious Obsession and the Wizard's Retort. I just like, yeah, wow, brutal. Sad. That's kind of a disaster. Yeah, max punished for sure. They don't have a ton of cards left. I might actually counter Canister's Insight in this specific spot. Yeah, I think I would have won this game too. If I just played, because my creature would have been 5 toughness and I could have countered one of the Shivan's Fire. Oh well. We'll win the next 2 games. Oh, I'll get to go to bed. Wait, is that a different one? Is that one from their hand? Oh, gross. Alright, alright, alright. I wonder if I should go Essence Capture or Melody against them. So what are they? Are they just a value deck, or do they also have like a few next? Could cut some counter spells. Could cut like Terra. Master MTG has informed us about her withdrawal from the Mythic Invitational. We'll have more information about who will be invited next as soon as it's available. We look forward to a fantastic Mythic Invitational in March. Toxic Magic Community Strike. Alright, looks like Looks like the tournament probably just got a bit tougher. Wow. Some people must be sweating it real hard. Is there, who's gonna get the slot? Who do you think is gonna get the slot? It's like, there's no way Hoogland's getting the slot anymore. I don't think so. Could be Caleb, could be Ali. You can't really give it to one of the Team PT winners, I think. Because there's 3 of them and there's only one. They could also do just top 9 leaderboards. Could be Jim Davis. There's definitely no one it should be. Any other relevant female pros or streamers? Helen Bergeau. I'm not sure if she plays Magic really. Yeah, Caleb's definitely like probably a decent pick. Gate, yeah, might as well fight over it, right? They're probably gonna have a removal on their turn, but I need to draw that land. Y'all have any more of these lands? Could be that DW poker guy. Feel like you're biased when you say that, but that'd be such gas. The rich get richer. What's up, Dave? It's been a while. Or do you lurk sometimes and I just never notice? I don't have a habit of really going through my viewers list. Unless when I'm looking for potential ghosts. For spooky ghosts. Actually surprised you weren't invited already, and Dave says same. Dave has literally no shame. I love it. Why do I think it won't be Hoogland? Because he didn't take it especially well of not being picked. So I think it's, you know, I don't see Wizards just giving him the last invite. I feel like they would give it to someone who's been more gracious, like Caleb or Jim, for instance. Not that, like, I wouldn't be upset if I was, you know, Jeff. I probably would be, but I don't know. I wasn't that upset at first with the whole silver thingy, silver showcase. Part of the reason was because, like, Kai didn't get invited either, so I felt like I was, like, you know, at any rate, I was kind of, like, second in line no matter what, so I couldn't feel too bad. I don't know. Not sure what they play exactly, if I should play another Siren or... I guess I'll just do that. They have a lot of cards. Alright. Another crit. Alright, looks like our run is coming to... Ninja? Ninja's like, how much? Not rich enough. Okay, this is not very good. Should I just scoop them up? Alright, I'm just gonna scoop them up. How many packs did we get? 5 wins? We went 6 wins and 5 wins. Not bad. Oh, and I profited some gold. Man, I wonder what my hourly rate is. Oh wait, nothing, you can't cash out. Wow, wrecked. No, I got a Gross Chamber Guardian, I got an Electro Dominance, I guess that card's not played yet. I got Perception, Reveler maybe.